So today we are going to fight a lot of fish people. Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. So our next mission will be something fishy. But last time also I completed, I think it was a briefing or an investigation. So let's pick up what we got through that. We got a pair of pants. So as you remember when we freed Batwoman, there's a whole bunch of investigations that we got as we played that mission through line. Oh, actually it's a good pair of pants. So let's equip them. Oh, let's reply all friend here. So sadly, as there's starting to be more and more of you guys, I get a lot more invitation than I used to get. Sadly, sometimes I have to ignore some of your invitations because sometimes I'm smack in the middle of recording a video, and tonight is one of those times. So let's go to Chinatown. Sadly, with this character, I don't have any mods, so we'll have to go to the Watchtower. Actually, nah, let's go to the Watchtower. No, actually, I'm still in the habit of going to the various teleporters. Eons ago, you used to have to go to the meta wing to be able to go to Little Bohemia, or you had to go to the tech wing to go to Gotham East End. But nowadays, any teleporters in the Watchtower can bring you where you want to go. So let us go to Chinatown, MPD Station, and Metropolis. We're going to go see our friend Martian Manhunter. He's the one who's going to give us our next mission. Our next mission will be we're gonna have to fight a whole bunch of fish people, and then we're gonna have to go help our friend Aquaman against the evil Cersei, who pretends to be Mera. There's also the booster gold missions. I don't really show those. Oh, our friend James Akihiro wants us to shout out the new ultimates. So there we go, James. It has been done. So there's the booster gold missions. Basically, it's just some explore missions. You grab the mission from the consoles and you fly around Metropolis or Gotham, depending on which is the case. I haven't really showed those missions in quite a while. I'll probably make maybe a 2020 version video of those missions, but it's not something I really do anymore.
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war.
There was a funky effect with the leaves behind us. Sometimes there's happy accidents that happen like that. So let us complete something fishy, and it should give us another fish food. So let's get out of here. Let's tell something to our friend. There we go. So obviously to continue, let's go to Metropolis. We're pretty far from the area, but we can fly around a bit. It won't hurt us. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but in case this is a new, in case you guys are a new viewer watching a video for the first time, I kind of enjoy flying. One of the things I really enjoy in DC Online is just flying around. Sometimes you'll see me, let's say, taking the long way around to be able to go someplace instead of just teleporting there. It's quite simply because I kind of like it. I find it relaxing. I can't explain it better than that. I find it very, very relaxing. Sometimes I just go fly around and not really do anything. It happens. I guess I could make an ASMR video of Me just flying around. If some of you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe I'll do something like that in the future. Probably for a special occasion. Maybe if we reach, I don't know, 5 million views or something. I'll have to give it some thoughts. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, a distressed citizen. Oh, never fear, citizen.
You're right.
We shall help you.
My dog Scout is sane too. And he needs to be let.
Oh, that ended abruptly.
Jean, this is Diana. You must get close enough to this Queen Mira to read her mind. Your telepathic skills should allow you to discern the real story behind this invasion and free Aquaman himself. Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
I was looking for the side quest. It's been a while since I've been here, so...
The Tide Stones hold a great deal of Atlantean magic. Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient power?
You may have noticed one of the rewards we get from Sentinel Carstairs is source marks. I mentioned as you level up from level 1 to level 30, some missions will give you source marks. Usually it's side missions that will do that.
You're hurting me!
Someone, please help! For the king.
How did they do that to me? And why?
I can't breathe.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Help
Cannot
me!
escape, Drylander.
Seize the Drylander.
Ah, they're so mean with the Drylander.
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Let's grab a little investigation.
And the dark world chain to Atlantis was severed, burying the city beneath the waves.
When you see an investigation,
I was afraid I'd be
there's
their
absolutely
slave
no reason not to
forever.
pick it up right away.
You freaks! I'm not going with you!
For the king.
I was afraid
I
I'd be their
can't
slave
breathe.
forever. You need to stop them before they turn.
As you command, Master.
Don't!
You will all be slaves.
How did they
soon.
do that to me? And why?
If someone tries to steal your objective, don't worry too much.
Can't breathe.
Pretty sure we share objectives at this point.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Help
How
me!
did they do that
If
to
it's
me?
not the case, you'll get there. Oh, you'll get there soon enough. I'm not sure what happened there.
Humans should welcome our mastery.
Someone, please help!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole.
If you look in the chat window, you'll see there's 5 minutes for the Ring War PvP event.
I can't breathe.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
There are a couple of PvP events in the open world. As you can see in Metropolis, there's the Ring
How
War.
did they do that to me? And why? You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
As you command, Master.
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
For the king. Help me! Someone, please help!
The Ring War is right where there's the Lake Score Tower.
Seize the Drylander.
Probably should make a video about that at some point.
I can't breathe.
wretched slave-monger fish people!
For the king.
And in Gotham, it's called the Diamond Heist. It's in the Diamond District. In the Ring War, you have to gather a whole bunch of lanterns, and then you have to defend them.
For the king.
You will
in
all be
Gotham-
slaves soon.
And in Gotham, you have to gather a whole bunch of diamonds. Let's get rid of the chat. There we go.
I can't help me. Please help. I can't breathe. Help me.
Sometimes if you find the chat too annoying,
I thought
you can
The
either put the
Atlanteans
people
are
that
an
annoys you
ancient
and ignore.
magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us dry landers. But they've never invaded before.
As you command, Master.
you will serve
Someone
King Arthur and
please
Queen
help!
Mira.
So you can put the people who annoy you and ignore, or you could create yourself a chat channel that no one else has access to. And you can just put that channel and not see anyone's chat. And, sometimes it's for the best. As I mentioned, I think one of my favorite things in this universe right now is flying. Sadly, one of the less favorite thing is sadly other players sometimes.
I can't breathe. Someone, please help!
Invade Metropolis on my watch.
Someone, please help!
So usually if I just want to relax, which is usually why I play not just DC Universe Online, but video games per se.
For the king. Someone, please help!
So as you can see, we've got our source marks. So if I just want to relax, usually I'll stick to playing solo missions.
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide Slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
Sadly, playing group missions is sometimes not very relaxing. Here you can see we got a brand new belt. I didn't notice. Oh, Greco-Roman. Okay. So. There should be a side quest here too, I think. Or maybe not. I guess I'm just crazy.
You will all be slaves soon.
One of the good thing of flying, it usually makes it easy to get away from NPCs. Oh, as you can see, the Ring War PvP event has started.
Run!
Okay, I guess let's get started.
Your interference will not stop us! For King Arthur and Queen Mira!
So here we have to save the waterlogged civilians.
You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders! Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation.
If you're just a bit careful, you can pretty much play this mission without fighting too many NPCs. So as long as you can get access to those waterlogged civilians. let's go back over there a bit. There should be a few more that will spawn. As you can see, they spawn fairly
This
quickly.
Drylander must want to volunteer for the transformation. You will be destroyed. Your interference will not stop us. For King Arthur and Queen Mira!
The
Our ritual
Atlanteans are
has already
bloodthirsty.
begun. You cannot stop it.
Run for your lives!
So just one more, and we'll be good to move on to the next part of the
This Drylander must want
missions.
to volunteer for the transformation.
So we have to sabotage the teleport tide pool. Oh, before we do that, let's pick up that investigations. So as I mentioned before, there's no reason, if you see an investigation...
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Kordax, telepath, sea creature commander, and revolutionary.
So this should be number 1. Number 2 is right here.
Seize the dry land.
So if we're a bit careful, sometimes we can just activate the objective without fighting anyone.
I can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
Could have sworn there was one more objective over here, but I must be misremembering.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
Here you have to be a bit careful. There is a bounty. I forget his name. General Kordax, I think. We can't see him. So sad now. The tiger sharks are pretty, let's say pretty strong. So I'd stay away from them if you can. But before we get started, there is a side quest we can get right over there. I think you can get the side
The
quest
Atlanteans
here.
have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land. If we destroy them, we can force the Atlanteans to retreat into the sea.
I think you get the side quest here as a hero, and I think you get the side quest as a villain over here. Oh, I could be misremembering. I'll make a tutorial or a walkthrough with villains at some point.
I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because Atlantis is rising, friend, and the fish people want this world back. They've claimed they're descendants of the original Magi's of Earth, and they've got the magic to turn us all into water-sucking slaves. Think you won't be spending your life as a muck-sucking guppy by the time they're through? Hate to break it to you, friend, but you are wrong.
Oh no, we're wrong. That is so sad.
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
I thought Aquaman was a hero.
So there's artifacts here that we have to destroy, I guess.
Soon.
And these crystals here, and there's a few NPCs also.
Atlantis' army can always use a drylander slave.
Wretched slave monger fish people.
Atlantis' army can always use a drylander slave. Atlanteans shall rule. Are you so eager to be enslaved? Seize the drylander. You are too late!
Thanks! But why is Aquaman making an army of
All will soon be underwater
No
as
one's
it
gonna
was
turn
meant to
me
be.
into a slave.
You'll all be slaves soon.
No, I don't want to be a slave.
All will soon be underwater.
Could have sworn I had more artifacts than that. It doesn't matter. The objective do spawn fairly quickly, even as you saw.
Seize the Drylander.
I will attack.
With a friend doing the missions.
Are you so eager to be enslaved?
I thought Aquaman was a
Atlantis'
hero.
army can always use a Drylander slave.
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
So let's focus on the artifacts. The stones are still showed with the like yellow circle saying that it's an objective, but we don't need them anymore, at least not at this point. So we'll just fly around for the artifacts. That'll do, as you can see, they respawn fairly quickly. We just need 2 more. Sometimes all you need to do is wait just a little bit. We got a nice ring. Let's see if it's a ring worth using. Actually it is. Let us complete our mission.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
So as you said, give us a nice pair of boots. As usual, let's pick the side quest
Those
first.
tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks.
And let's grab the investigation.
And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mira and our king, always their love stayed true.
Ah, that is so sweet. Their love stayed true. So let's go join our friend Martian Manhunter. We don't see Martian Manhunter a lot in this game. At some point, maybe they'll change that. I would have thought with in the Supergirl TV show, I think the character got somewhat popular. I would have thought they might have used him more, but I suppose
I cannot scan these Atlantean mines. But I can disguise us both, so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
sometimes I think there's a treasure chest. Not here, I guess.
Beware always the seal men of the bitter lands beneath the South Pole.
There we are. I guess this is your first video. There's treasure chests hidden like this and a whole bunch of missions. So whenever you get the chance, just break them open. Sometimes they'll give you a nice reward. Oh, the dreaded Warlock's robe. Let's go take a look. Oh, it's actually it's a good cloak for us. So sometimes you'll get a reward that you can use. Sometimes you'll just get a few items you can sell. And there are feats for breaking 10 chests, 100 chests. I think the top feat is 1,000 chests. So any chance you get, open up those chests or break up those chests. Because you
The
have
Tides ritual will ensure our success.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur! The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power over the land.
But sadly,
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman.
now let's go help our friend John Jones. I forgot that he had vision.
Aquaman and Mira are this way. There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
You have to give it to those Atlanteans, though. Fighting Superman and John Jones, they're not scared. And there's those little water thingy that I think we have to break them. Nope. I guess when we do it, summons a whole bunch of more Atlantean people. Or maybe not. Let me check in case I forgot something. I guess not. With some missions, I've played those missions a lot. So sometimes, but sometimes I played some of those missions a long time ago. The last time I played them.
Feel the might of Atlantis!
They destroyed the tides!
So it's easy to forget something important or to misremember.
You will not defeat us!
We should be okay here. The worst comes to worst, if you ever forget something, you can always come back. Well, most of the time you can always come back.
Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
You cannot stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet! You cannot stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet!
I have bad news
They
for you.
destroyed the tides! Attack!
We can stop it, and we will stop it. Almost there. I guess all we have left to do is talk to our friend Martian Manhunter.
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira.
Oh no!
I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door.
That looks ominous.
Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here.
Don't teach me to look at the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot to activate my whole thingy.
Creatures of the deep waters, heed my thoughts. Your king calls you to attack.
If you ever run into trouble, there's a few healing barrels you can use, like here. And there's another one on the other side of the room.
The oceans of the earth stand against you.
And the thing I've activated is my combat sparser. That's a pretty cool item they've added. Sadly, it's only going to be available for a limited time.
Goodbye, Arthur dear.
Circe, your cruel lie has gone far enough. Release Aquaman from your spell.
What happened? Mira! You dare! Not good enough.
Somehow they give us the new model for Aquaman, but we still have the older model for Mira. It happens.
What? What has happened? Where is Mira? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
Sorcerer C3 against 1. No fair! No fair!
Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
So we got a nice amulet as a reward. Doesn't matter, I could have chosen the pants. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We'll change our gear soon enough. So let's talk to our friend Aquaman. But before we do that, so here we can see the what used to be the model for Mera. or Mira. Never sure how to properly pronounce it. But it was changed at some point.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
The new Aquaman model looks a bit funky to me, though.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
So let us skippy skip. I have a video called DC Universe Online the Movie. A video where I have a whole bunch of cinematics. I love those cinematics, but I usually skip them when I make those walkthrough videos. So here you can see the barrel respawn. So if you need, the first thing is if you need barrels in combat, don't hesitate to use them. They'll respawn quickly enough. And also, there's a feat to break 1,000 healing barrels. So any chance you get, break those barrels. And let us complete our mission. And it'll give us
Circe
a nice
has made a
chest
lifelong
piece.
enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
So sadly, as you can see, the chest, not really good for my character, but it doesn't matter. So let's get out of here, and let's go back to Chinatown. Let's see if our friend Kordax is there. There's a bounty that hangs around here. That's a somewhat a high-level bounty. I guess not today.
What did they make me do?
So you see Striker Island all the way over there. Not sure why we're stuck in battle music mode, but oh well, doesn't matter. Usually it's a bit more relaxing flying around. Usually there was a lot of heroes versus villain battles in this area in the PvP open world. And nowadays, sadly, the PvP open world is a bit of a wasteland. Not many people go there anymore. It's a bit sad. It used to be fun to go there, but although I didn't go in a long time, maybe I should give it a try at some point just to see if it changed. But at some point they made a change where people could no longer create characters directly in the PvP open world, and that pretty much made the whole phase empty, which is sad. There was a lot of fun to be had there, but a lot of players were struggling with the let's say PvP aspect of the game. Let's go pick up our mail first. As you saw, we completed an investigation, so let's see what we got. A pair of gloves. With a bit of luck, it'll be gloves that we can use. But I don't think so. Nah. We have this industrial glove, so I didn't expect us to get a better pair of gloves than that. But you never know. So let's go conclude our mission by talking to our friend Martian Manhunter.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
Sorry about that. It's been a long day. So back to Chinatown. Let's complete that.
So we've got a little undead situation at the University of Gotham. Felix Faust's Magians are draining souls from students, and zombies are overrunning the area. Talk to Captain Marvel in the Diamond District Police Station so we can put these souls to rest.
That's a cool Martian Manhunter. So next time we're going to go to the Diamond District GCPD station. Let's go back to our lair first. Bit of lag in the menu. There we go. So next time we'll go to the to the Diamond District Police Station. We'll go see our friend Shazam, who used to be called Captain Marvel, and we'll fight a whole bunch of zombies, undead, and all that good stuff. Let's see if we have maybe... Sorry about that. So no skill points, so let's just imprint Arnold gear. There we go. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below. Basically, I'm going to try to reach level 30 with this character this week if possible. Some of you guys have been asking if I could make a new video about what to do when you reach level 30 with your character. I made a video, but people have been asking for a 2020 version of that video. So I'll probably level up my Superman character in order to be able to do that. But I might level up also one of my villain characters. I'll try to do that with both a hero and a villain character. We'll see how it works out. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.